Good morning, everyone. It is time for another Christmas tangle. We're going to do this one called Miss 1969. And I'm going to make it a little bigger so I can see it. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see it. And we'll be all in good standing. Remember when you're looking at patterns on Pattern Dash Collections that if you see something in a step out in green, that means it's pencil. So we're going to do a pencil grid, and then in the corners of all the little grid spots we're going to make a little X, and in the middle we're going to make a little X. So that's step number one. Step number two, looks like we're going to make a little sort of a leafy, not quite a rice shape, but sort of like that, a little bit more free-flowing, little leafy shape going from the middle here to this corner. Make it bigger so you guys can see it. From the middle to the corner, and then going the other direction from the middle to the corner. So we have this four-sided petal-like thing. And then the next step shows us continuing with that four-sided petal thing, and then here you've got this on one side. Pick one side, it doesn't probably matter. Pick one side and then do, because see that one's going a different side. Doesn't matter which side you pick. Just kind of echo that like this. And then once you're done with those bits, then in the middle, make a little thing. I am not 100, I don't think you need the X's. I think a grid would be fine. I don't think you really need the X's. I'm not sure why you would need the X. So I'm just going to go with a grid. I'm not going to bother with these little X's. That doesn't seem like it's necessary. And in order to go along with my Christmas theme, I have to decide what kind of string or outline or something I'm going to do with this. I'm thinking perhaps I'm going to use this little cup and draw myself a nice circle. Probably should have done it. Oh, yeah, you know, I should have not done it right in the middle. Let me bring it down a little bit. Change my mind. I do that a lot. You guys probably get frustrated with me, but you know, I am who I am. All right, let's try again. I'm gonna make a little circle right there. Set that aside. And then I'm going to draw my grid on this circle. And I think I might want my circle just a little bit bigger, but I didn't have a cup the right size. So now I'm going to take what I've already drawn and just expand it just a little, because I think I want it just a tad bit bigger. But at least now I have a guide to help me with my shape. Yeah, I think that's better. More. See if I can get myself a generally circular shape like that. That's a little funky right there. Okay. Erase this bit in the middle. Nice big circle. I need lots of room to practice this pattern, right? Inside this little ball shape, I'm going to do my grid, and I think I'm going to do it with a little bit of a curve, like so. Like that. And then here, I think I'm going to start straight in the middle, and I'm going to go a little bit curvy like this. And that will be my grid. There. Now I've got a globe as my grid. I'm going to put something up here for the top of an ornament. Like that. One Christmas ornament. Nice and big. Okay, so get this zoomed in so I can see what it is. So from the middle to the corner, I want to make a kind of leafy shape like that. And then from the middle, the corner, like that. Needed a little bit more stem in the middle there, but that's okay. Kind of like that. I'm just going to do that on all of them. I'm going to go from the middle. Out. Oops, that got a weird shape. Okay, that's okay. It's fine. Maybe I do want that little X there just to help me define that. Just the middle part. Like that. That's better. Just in the middle. Kind of like a flame. This shape seems to be. Oh, I forgot to turn off my phone. Oh well. If my phone rings, just ignore it. Do like that. I don't know why I just didn't draw the circle. I'm gonna need it. Like that. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to go up in there. Maybe I'm going to stop the design right there because it's kind of hard to do that little curved area. So maybe I'll just do a double line here and maybe some circles. Myself a little bit of X's right here, like that, and then this sort of leafy shape. Okay, so the X does help you get the right shape in the middle. Just FYI, because that came out kind of funky up there. Thought I could do without, but apparently not. But I don't need it here in the corners. I'm fine with just connecting up to the corner. Like that. So the contractor is going to start in my son's bathroom on Monday. Yippee-ki-yay. He said 3 to 6 weeks for completion. And we have 4 weeks until Christmas. Or is it only 3? I don't know what it is now. When he starts, it'll be... I'm gonna actually look at a calendar here. Just real quick. I want to know. I want to see the whole month, not just... Come on, show me a month. By month. December. If he starts here, it'll be 1, 2. Yeah, it's 3 weeks between the time he starts and Christmas. We were hoping it would be finished by then. Don't know if it's going to be, but we're hoping. My son and I go tomorrow to the cabinet guy to pick out the countertop. That should be a fairly simple process. We've got everything else. We've got all the tiles. We do need to pick a paint color. But you know what? If he doesn't have the paint done, that's fine. He can come back after Christmas and paint the bathroom. I just need it to be functioning. There needs to be a toilet that flushes and a shower that runs. The decorative part, if that's not finished, that's okay. Oh, and a sink. A sink would be good too. It needs the toilet, the sink, and the shower. If he's not done painting or installing light fixtures or whatever, well, I imagine he'd probably be done with light fixtures by then too. But you know what I mean. If he hasn't finished painting and put up the towel racks and all those little things, I am good with it. If we haven't got the shower door in yet, that's okay. We can temporarily put up a curtain, shower curtain. I just need a functioning bathroom because, you know, you can't have 7 extra people. Well, maybe it's not 7 this year. I don't know how many people are coming. Usually it's 4, 5. Usually it's 5. And sometimes one of the grandnieces stays over, so 6. Yeah, and if if during that time we are tasked to have the party, the Christmas party. I don't know where the Christmas party is going to be this year, but if it's our year to have it, yeah, bathroom is important, especially the toilet part. Must have a functioning toilet, and a shower would be awesome. Because 6 people sharing the downstairs bathroom. We did it in October and it was not fun. Especially when everybody was trying to get ready to go for the day. Yeah. Good thing there was no formal type of events happening, because then that would have been even worse. But you know, there was no hair drying in the bathroom, people. Everybody's got to share it, so hair drying had to happen in the bedroom, and you know, it was just. Luckily, you know, the toilet's been working. It's the shower that we haven't been able to use upstairs, because when you turn on the shower, it starts to rain in the downstairs bedroom. That is not a good thing. All right, I keep going out of frame because I got you awfully zoomed in, but I wanted you to see what I was doing. I think I'm just going to stop there and do this. I want more circles because there'll be circles up in here. And that'll help tie everything together, I think. Actually thinking I want more stripes there. That's better. Okay, and then more circles. And my son got his grad check for college, and this class quarter is almost over. He has, after he's finished with these classes that he's currently in, he only has 5 more classes to take before he is done with school. I'm excited about that. Just going to aura those, or echo them. I'm just going to come through and just do them all going one direction, and then go back and do all the ones going the other direction. That will be easier for me. Pay attention and make sure I'm getting them all. This isn't a complicated pattern, it's just got a lot of bits to it, and I made it kind of small. I should have made my grid a little bit bigger, but that's all right. Did I tell you that this was a pattern by Ellen Walters? She has, she's always had well, as far as I know, she's had a YouTube channel for quite some time. But just recently, she started speaking and teaching differently on her channel rather than just showing the demonstration and having some occasional words on the screen. She started speaking, and that's cool. Thank you, Ellen. So if you don't know Ellen Walters, it's E-L-L-E-N, and then the last name is W-O-L-T-E-R-S. Just search on YouTube for that. You will find her her channel. Give her some love, give her a shout out, say, hey, came over from Dawn's channel. Subscribe, you know, all that stuff. Been watching Daryl Eves and some others on YouTube that talk about the whole demonetization and algorithm thing. It's very interesting. And some people's channels are just being removed by YouTube for seemingly no reason at all. So, if I should ever disappear one day, well, then that will be my sign that I'm supposed to be finished with the drawing, and I'm not to do it anymore. But until then, you guys are stuck with me. Hopefully that won't happen, but you never know. They said that it's happened to channels that you wouldn't even think, and that YouTube is claiming that they are, not only are they not suitable for monetization, which means that advertisers feel like their channel are not advertiser friendly. They don't want to advertise on it, which, you know, some people is like, okay, fine, I'll still do my content anyway. I don't care if it's got ads on it. But others, their stuff is perfectly fine and they're disappearing, so nobody knows what's going on. Okay, at this point, you could leave it like this, which I think I might do, or you can put the dots in here. Maybe I'll put, not on all of them, maybe I'll just do some of them. That's what the pattern shows, having a dot in there like that. But I think I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do some of them, and I want them dark. I've decided. They need to be colored in. I need some contrast, and I think I'm going to put them here. Yeah, and do that, and then down here I'm going to actually color in some of these stripes. I'm going to leave a little bit of uncolored bits. Oh, I didn't do that very well. I got a little carried away with my pen. If I do that one. A little bit of striping right about there. Little sparkle. I leave just a little sparkle on purpose, a little white space. Gives my shape a little something something right there. See, just a little bit of highlight right there. And I'm going to do it right here in a similar spot. And right here. So with the construction, and it's going to go all the way through Christmas, I am working really, really hard on trying to get as many drawings done in one day as I possibly can, because I don't know how many days I will have quiet time. Probably not very many if he's going to try to get it all done in 3 weeks. So today, tomorrow, maybe Saturday, lots of drawing is going to happen. I'm going to see if I can get at least 2 weeks in. I'm going to try. All right, I think we're good to go with this part. I'm going to put the name here is Miss 1969. I'm not too sure what the Miss 1969 is referring to. Interesting name for a pattern, huh? Okay, and then I'm going to do a little shading. I'm going to put just a tad on this side. Make sure I go right up against the edge there. And more on this side. Well, no. I got my highlight here. It's actually, no. It's actually the other way around. Okay, so a little bit on this side and more on this side. My light's coming this way. A little bit wider on this side. Okay. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Oh, we get to have a new employees start today. Yay! At least one, maybe two. He hired 3, but he's not sure that the 3rd one is finished with her initial training and her paperwork. That all is done not inside our store, but at a central location. And then once the basic initial training, you know, you take all the computer-based testing and all of that stuff. Once that is completed, then they can start in the store. There we go. Shading made all the difference in the world. And since I haven't shaded this top part, it looks funny. So I need to shade this bit. A little bit there, mostly on that side. Like that. Better. Okay, now I've got myself a little Christmas ornament with some Miss 1969 in it. And that wasn't too hard, now was it? It looked more complicated on the step out than it actually was. So my recommendation is you don't necessarily have to have the little X's, but it did make it better for the middle part here of these little petals to have the X so that it was a little bit longer of a stem-like thing for that shape. But you can do without, and it wasn't hard, and I liked it. You guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, I got a lot of drawing to do. See you later. Bye-bye.